The item I'm going to pitch to you today isn't going to save you money. It's not going to make your day go faster. It's not going to make your schedule any better. It's not going to do anything for you except maybe bring you a little bit of joy, a little bit of time with friends and family, and maybe just a little bit of personal satisfaction. It's a ukulele. Now, if you're like me, maybe you've tried to play an instrument in the past. I've tried flute, I've tried guitar, I've tried keyboard. None of them worked for me. They just didn't click. So 3 years ago, I had a friend who came to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to be giving lessons on ukulele. Do you want to do it?" And I laughed because I thought she was joking. Much like me, she had a history of trying other instruments and it didn't work. I did it. I found an inexpensive ukulele and I started taking lessons. And believe it or not, it caught on pretty quickly for me. There's only 4 strings: G, C, E, and A. That's it. 4. Which, hey, 5 fingers. You have spare. So it doesn't take a lot of work to be able to press the strings when you're playing. And if you're like me, I'm not overly coordinated. Now, the ukulele is a Hawaiian instrument that was adapted from a Portuguese instrument called a machete. It had been played in native Hawaii for quite a long time and caught on in the United States somewhere early 1900s. It went on to become more popular in the rest of the world somewhere between 1950 and 1980. Now it's got a very popular following. You can get on YouTube or even just plain old Google and find an amazing amount of free tutorials on how to learn to play the ukulele. There are 4 typical sizes for ukulele. You have the soprano, this one. This one I happen to make myself. You can get kits on Amazon or eBay to learn how to make it yourself. This is a higher pitch sound. And for an adult, it's a little bit small. It's a great size for kids. I have 2 children that play. The only other item that you're going to need besides the ukulele is a tuner. And you can actually download a free one on most devices. The next instrument you have, and it still falls under the ukulele, is a concert. This is just a little bit bigger. It's got a little bit deeper sound. And the fun part about ukuleles is you can get them, they're straight acoustic, like this one. See, no plug. It just plays. You can get them like this one that you can hook up to an amp. And this one will play acoustically, or you can play it through an amp, which is a lot of fun. Makes for some interesting game nights with friends. This one is a tenor. This is my favorite. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit easier to hold on to as an adult, and it's got a little bit deeper sound than the concert. Now, I'm not going to pitch brands to you because I'll be honest, there's a lot of them out there and it comes down to personal preference. My instructor prefers one brand, I prefer another. They all sound great. It just comes down to personal preference. You can find kits on Amazon or eBay that start anywhere from $25 on up, depending on the size and the wood. Now, we're going to talk about materials a little bit. The traditional ukulele is made out of koa wood. It's a very hard thing to find an inexpensive koa wood ukulele. So you'll see them made out of acacia or maple or mahogany or rosewood. They all play just as well. It's just a different sound. And whether you're looking for the authenticness of the real koa wood ukulele or just something that's fun to play. Now, you can get a carbon fiber ukulele, and I'm not lucky enough to have one yet. Christmas is coming. We'll see what happens. Those are great for keeping in your car or taking to the beach or a bonfire. You're not going to risk them getting damaged like you would a traditional wood ukulele. They play just as well. They're a lot of fun. You can get a whole bunch of different patterns and colors and very much not a traditional look. Some of them even look like a guitar, an electric guitar, which is a lot of fun. And you can get a straight electric ukulele. They can call them silent ukuleles or electric ukuleles. Either way, they hook up into an amp, and that's the only time you can hear them. The other thing you can find is a polycarbonate. Not just polycarbonate, but how about a polycarbonate banjolele? Strung just like a ukulele, but it sounds like a banjo. And this is polycarbonate, but you can get traditional shaped ukuleles that are also made of polycarbonate. My children actually have one. And again, those are a little bit more durable. They're great for kids, so you don't have to worry about them damaging them nearly as much. And like I mentioned, you can find kits starting on Amazon for around $25 on up, again, depending on size. The other thing to think about is you're probably going to want a gig bag and you're going to want a tuner. Although you can find tuning apps that will allow you to just use your device to do so. All in all, I hope at least one of you might find an interest in ukulele and might just add a little bit of a passion for music in this time that's a little bit crazy for all of us. And I hope at least this made you smile today. Thank you.